Alright, hello, welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. We are finally here. It's been a long time coming at this point, but we're almost there. One remaining mission from this RedZone, Vegeta's Story Edition. Now, this final mission is time limit. I expect this should be pretty easy. Considering the roster, I already have my team made. I suppose we'll see. This is what we're going to be working with here. I don't imagine this should really struggle. Hopefully this is just like a one and done, easy, instead of like one of these like 2 fucking hour ones, right? And end off on a good note. I would really like to get to some of the other content, right? So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but I do think this could be pretty easy. I mean, we quite simply just have the 7th tiers tank, and then once they can't tank, we swap with Gogeta and Vegeta, sort of tanking, and I think that should work pretty good. But I guess we shall see. That being said, it's time to finish this once and for all. Let's do this here. Oh yeah, we're starting 850k HP. Fuck you, Goku. It's over, buddy. You're done.
It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself.
Okay, yeah, these have been actually, like, clearing these stages for, like, the first time was actually pretty easy for me, overall. What I've actually had, issue with, I mean, these missions, I mean, ironically, I think Otherworld Warriors was the toughest for me. It was just, like, in that Vegeta fight, he's always super in slot 1, and early on, you don't really have a good slot 1. So it was very tough for me to get, like, set up, and that was where most of the difficulty lied. Just trying to get past those first 4 turns. I mean, there was a couple times I died past that, but more or less, it was just trying to get set up, which did take a while. I mean, that one was, like 2 hours and 40 minutes for the clear or something. But hey, I'm sticking with it. I'm trying to get these no items in. And I do think that this one should, once again, relatively speaking, at least be pretty easy. So I am pretty happy about that. I've really been wanting to get to these other stages, but it's like, I wanted to clear these first because I've had that, oh god, it's been cooking forever. That summon video. The tickets, right? I had tickets in there, but there was also a part in there where I just threw in after I already did like my sort of, part 2 summon video. I did a rotation on one of the banners, and that's just been sitting there, for however long, and it's like, I really would have liked to finish these faster, but it just, between IRL and the missions themselves just taking me forever, it's been pretty tough to do. But I do think, hopefully, we should, now that we're clearing this, god, those anniversary battle missions are still going to be pretty tough, I bet, but the rest of the content, like the Supreme Magnificent Battle and the Battle Hard Formidable Foe, even if it does take me a bit, it's not going to take me nearly as much as this has. I'm pretty confident, at least. I'll put it that way. And oh god, I still haven't completed the Festival of fucking Battles. I did my one try, but like that's just shit. That takes so long, right? So, I really would like to get back into that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, if I'm just going to like restart from like the very beginning.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Or like if maybe I'll start like the actual recording going from like once we get to like the 9th anniversary part of it. I really don't know. It's so long, right? And if I lose over and over, like there's only, I don't know. I like long videos myself. I do tend to turn on a lot of those. me personally, I do like like sort of the what are they called? I don't know, maybe like informative videos on like in depth on a topic or something, right? So I really like long videos, but something for like this, I don't know if people. I think there is such a thing as too long, and these, I feel like it might get into that territory personally, but people like them, I guess. I know at least someone does, right? So that's why I've done them, but I in the past I have been a bit more cautious about doing that. I would be like, we'll come back once we're to this point, but at this point I've just been like just sort of totally restarting every time. But something like Festival of Battles. Like if I lose the second time, maybe like I could do like 2 more like full clears or full attempt clears before I get to the point where I just start like saying, okay, I'm gonna cut at some points here, because I don't know, it's just they last so long. How deep was I in on that? And I failed on the Diamond Fates when I did it. I mean, my fucking Tech Vegeta got. I think it was Tech Vegeta. Well, it was the Goku part. But, I mean, he got normal hit. Like, it was a normal. He took like 700,000 damage. I was like, what the fuck? That was like just out of nowhere for me, but it happened. So I definitely do want to get back to cleaning that. But at the same time, I have gotten all the rewards that really matter to me. So I'm more so trying to focus on the stuff that give me. Like stones and tickets and like the support memories and such, right? Because we do have Golden Week. It is coming up very soon. I don't recall exactly when it starts. I know it's like the last week of April. That's like all I got for sure. But we are, at the time I am recording this, just about to. I believe it should be tonight. I could be wrong, but I believe it should be tonight, where we are going to see whatever the Part 2 LR for the Cell celebration is. I don't know. Cell is. I really wanted a Cell for so long, and I don't like how he's just like I don't really like his design too much. I really hate it when characters have. That was one of, in Broly's entire design. I will die on that hill, even though he's well, I haven't used him too much, but now that I haven't, but he is strong, but he is a shit design, and part of that really jumps out to me. I fucking despise when you have a character who wants to be a leader, and I've done this several times now. You have a character who wants to be a leader, and then only one of those characters can get a revive buff. That shit sucks. It's horrible. It's abysmal. I don't know why they keep doing it. They fixed that shit with 2023, the Tech Goku. And like, they forgot how to fix it after that. Like, I don't know. He was like really good with how that worked, but now we have like Int Broly and Cell. Has there been any other well, Int Boo, but he's good too. So I don't know if there's been any other revives recently, other than Int Broly, Int Boo, Tech Goku, and Strength Cell. I'm probably forgetting someone, but they don't do them too often because obviously it's a pretty strong ability. But I just hate that. I fucking hate it. I won't. It's horrible when you have a character who wants to be a leader, who wants to die. Not even because when revives came out, it was more like you didn't need them. It was like cool if you got them, but you didn't need them. Right? It was like a nice little, oh my god, I would have died, but now I have a chance. While recently they've sort of used its design philosophy as I want to die. I'm going to intentionally die. So, like, I'm going to make bad decisions on purpose so I die to get a buff. It became something from help catch you.
Vegeta! Mind your own business, Kakarot. Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm excited. This energy. Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you. Kakarot.
Okay, I really don't like talking during this animation. Sorry. It became from something that's like more like originally it was designed as like a safety net. And now it feels more so like it's I don't know what terminology I want to use, but it went from something to help save you to something where you actively try and search and get it. And I really despise how they've implemented it recently like that. I hope that they stop doing that shit. But, you know, we'll see, of course. Obviously, I have no idea if they will, but I just... He's a leader, and he's meant for, like, tournament participants, which... I mean, to be fair, tournament participants is, in the spot... Is he gonna be, I thought he'd be fine. Is he... Okay, yeah, we're alive. Tournament participants, I mean, last year we had special pose. The celebration was Topo. We had that, right? And, like, that was a good category for, like, until Tanabata came for JP. Obviously, we never got to experience that on Global, but until Tanabata came, well, I suppose we waited forever, but, you know, we had, like, the Gogeta and Dinimba fights, and those special poses kind of ass there, so. Anyway. Oh, what? We're dead? Really? God damn it. Okay, well, let's just restart. Yeah, I mean, this should be pretty easy overall. I mean, we obviously didn't get caught there, but that's why I'm just talking about some other stuff here. I mean, we got all the fucking titans of the game. I imagine they should cook, but we did unfortunately get caught. Okay, that's perfect. The gods are stop selling. But yeah, I keep saying it. I really hate that design philosophy for revives. So even though I've wanted a cell, I didn't want to summon here, and they had special summon animations. Well, have special summon animations currently. But I could not justify summoning myself, even though I wanted him, which is really disappointing to me. But like, you know, what am I gonna do about it? You know, it is what it is. So I'm plus, I mean, Daima is presumably right around the corner. I know I keep saying that. A lot of people keep saying that. I can't... It feels obvious, but there's this thing with Dokkan. If you've been around long enough, you know. And it really sucks to say. They can be stupid as hell. Oh my god, they can be so, like, just out there. Right? It's like... Part of me is like getting more and more concerned with when something feels so obvious for Dokkan. When it's like it's so obvious it feels guaranteed to happen. It's like they almost never do that. It's weird. Like sometimes, like with like the anniversary things, right? I mean, that's like they definitely they're more in line there, but something like this celebration, they always throw curveballs, right? I mean, last year we had, you know, like the Kale celebration, actually, 2023. It's like, okay, well, we're gonna get a Kev Part 2 LR, or we're gonna get like a Khalifa, or some shit like that, right? Or we're gonna get like a hit super move. It's like, what? What's the correlation here? Now, to be fair, last year it did somewhat correlate, right? We had Popo led special pose, the LR was special pose, but it was Ginyu from Namek. So like, they can from time to time, do some stuff that seems like a bit of a head scratcher. And I am kind of concerned, I will admit at this point, if we're actually getting Daima for Golden Week. I don't personally think it's going to be like the big stuff. Well, sort of. I don't. I mean, most of the... How far is the along is the dub at this point? It's... Well, I got like another... I think I saw something the other day about like another 5 episodes or something. So I do try to avoid some of the, you know, spoiler stuff, like specifics, but I do imagine that from the big final stuff, like the few final episodes of Daima, we could get 2 cards, I think, out of like the main good guy portion. And I'm questionable. I think we could get 2 about the main bad guy portion, but they could also just combine it into one. And then there's like a sort of side good guy portion, I think, that is deserving, and maybe they could do some stuff with his banner units and stuff, of course, but I don't know. I think there's gonna be like big stuff, but I think they're gonna save like the biggest big thing for like 11th anniversary or something, but they could very easily also just not do Daima here and do it all 11th anniversary or something. Like, they could, and I'd really hate that. I hope they know that they can't do that. Even if it's something like fucking Namek. You know, I really want Namek this year. I've been wanting Namek. You know, they keep not doing it. We still don't have a final form Frieza. Dokkan does, like from Namek, and not only don't we have final form Frieza, we don't have full power Frieza. Well, final form into full power Frieza, I should say, I guess. We also don't have like a Kaioken Goku. Like, there's so much good stuff that needs to be, and they could do. We need another transformation into Super Saiyan Goku, because I mean the old animation is pretty good on the Strength TOR one, but it's not like not a voice or anything, right? So they can definitely do something there. I really, like, I hope they do, but I don't know, obviously, but, like, even if it was something like that, which I really want, I'd hate it for Golden Week. They really, like, Legends, I mean, see, that is the thing, to be fair. Legends does have, like, most of the big stuff, right? So I mean, people probably already know what that is. But like, certainly they know. I mean, Legends is really good about getting those sort of things out. And maybe this is just a me thing. Maybe this is like a hot take. I've never, like, I played Legends. I haven't played it so much recently. Over the last year and a half, 2 years, whatever. However long it's been since like Ultra UI. The last like week or so though, I actually have started getting back into it. I heard they're making some changes recently. They're trying to build my account back up, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I never have been, even though I played like back in like the region locked beta. I think it was like Norway or something. For Legends, I've never been the biggest fan of their animations. But I will give them, you know, credit where credit is due. They are pretty good about getting them out, and pretty quickly. I prefer the sort of one-to-one style that Dokkan has, but the one-to-one style that Dokkan has will take quite a while. But with Legends having the stuff that they have now, I feel like, as well as people have said, you know, who knows how true it is, but I have heard that they actually had the like go ahead straight away with these games, which, I mean, if you look at the games, it does seem like that is true. But they had like the go ahead straight away instead of like with you know, superheroes, for whatever reason they had to wait for that to come out to start like making stuff. But it's my understanding that the Dyna stuff they knew about before, so like it'd feel like such a big miss. I mean, obviously we have Super Saiyan 3, you know, mini Vegeta. Right, we have the Super Saiyan Goku, and we have Gloria. And that, like, they're pretty good, I think, at least. But we need more. They kind of do the Dyna stuff now, because there's definitely. I liked Dyna, but there are definitely issues with it, and I feel like the longer they wait, the less receptive people are going to be to whatever comes out. Unfortunately, this is pretty bad. He is dodge canceling is the issue. Fuck. Yeah, I just can't get the orbs in them. I should have been paying a bit more attention, I suppose, last rotation. But I did, obviously I did not. I was, listen, I'll put you up and away a bit here. Because, I mean, this should be pretty easy. So I don't feel like there's too much to really focus on here. Like, oh no, the Super Saiyan 4s, are they gonna tank? Yes, exactly. We all know that shit. Oh, what the fuck? Well, maybe not. God damn. Really? Wait, really? Well then. They took that much. What the hell? Well, I suppose I was wrong. That's just convenient timing. Me going, oh yeah, well, what am I supposed to talk about? You know, are they gonna live? And then they just like absolutely die. What the hell? I can't like swap anyone else in here, can I? Not see that. Not the really hold down spot 1 like that. This fight dodge cancels. Very unfortunate. Well, now I'm a bit concerned. I suppose I just jump back in, but I'd be a bit more cautious now.
Let's do this.
Damn, I really didn't think I needed to pay attention like that, but apparently I do. Actually, you know what helped me last time? AGL Bardock. Maybe I bust him out again. If we lose this attempt, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna bring the AGL Bardock out. I'll swap off someone, maybe like Tech Vegeta, because that attack lowering could be pretty helpful. I mean that's how I beat it. What mission was it? The Otherworld Warrior mission before. So. Or was it Gifted Warriors? Whatever mission it was. Yeah, Gifted Warriors. That's how I beat that before. So maybe I resort back to him. That might be the way to go. Because goddamn, they kind of cooked my boys there. I really did not expect that much fucking damage. They just got obliterated. And it's like them? It feels so crazy. But I guess I have to pay a bit more attention here. Because I definitely... I do not want to get smoked while bringing this fucking team, I tell you what. Like, this is like the Avengers assemble type of fucking team here. You know, both the Dokkan Fest 10th tiers. You know, both the 7th tiers, right? It's like, losing with this team. I do not want to do that shit. That's some crazy talk. but we kind of did get blasted, so I don't know. Maybe it's good that we have the is it the gods or the Super Saiyan 4s? Super Saiyan 4s being slot 7 might actually be really helpful because they will have that turn of a damage reduction, and then we could just swap like Vegeta into Tech Vegeta, make him slot 1, and then I don't know what to do from here. Tech Gotenks? Would he hold down slot 1? Because the thing is, we can't dodge, right? So, and this isn't a key super, so I would be concerned about that for Gotenks. But he does have the high chance to get the defense increase, so maybe he'd work. I suppose I'm gonna try it. Starting next turn. Okay. Well, I guess let's see how this goes. I can't believe I actually just... I'm still a bit shut. Dude, how did they get fucking folded like that? The 7th? Like, no way. They just got sent to hell and back. That's so crazy to me. Maybe I need to transform these guys immediately? I don't know. I do like to build them up, obviously. I don't know what to do now. When we have... I mean, once we get, like, the Gogetas and Vegetas and everything out, obviously, you know, that should be GG, but the issue is knowing when to do it, right? I do need to get stats to make them actually be, you know, the big boys that they're supposed to be, right? So I don't really know how I should go about that. Is the issue. Well, I mean, we're gonna be down a health bar. Yeah, I'm definitely focusing up now at this point. I went from just talk about the vibes and shit to... I'm actually now focusing, because I was like, oh yeah, the Super Saiyan 4s, oh yeah, they're just gonna tank, and then they did not, so... Maybe I do need to focus up quite a little bit at least. So I would very much like to get the dub, obviously. The dub is what we're here for. Oh yeah, I mean, it was plus super to be fair. And I don't know if he got the high chance. But he does hold down. So. At least, we'll try him next rotation. Slot 1. And then I think we could, after that we can, like, after one more rotation of the gods in base, we could go into blue maybe. I guess we'll do that. Fuck. Would it have just been better to grab all the orbs? Honestly, I'm gonna reset and try that real quick. Hold on. We'll be right back. Listen, the stacks could be very helpful. Well, actually... I mean, it's just the guaranteed super, and there's no attacks here. Actually, it might be fine. Maybe I'll end up regretting this later on, but I'm actually gonna write it out. I think we could be fine. As long as we don't really take damage, we could actually get Tech Vegeta out. And we could probably hold down slot 1 maybe better than Gotenks. Well, double super right there for pretty good for us, so. Yeah, okay. This is looking pretty good setup here, actually. I think we take advantage of Tech Vegeta. The only issue with this Goku, obviously, is, you know, once he gets fully built up, which he's pretty much fully built up by turn 5, he can do some pretty crazy damage, and we don't have any attack barring, I don't think. Which obviously could be pretty problematic. But like Tech Vegeta, I mean, he should probably be fine, right? I would have to imagine. At least better than Gotenks. Well, for a couple. It's what, like 5 turns that his buff is active. And getting his scouter out would actually be pretty helpful, probably. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Do we get the crit chance? Yes, we do. Okay. Well, we're probably not going to get the hidden potential. You know, mine's 5%. I do have like, what is it, like 3 or 5? Yeah. So I've like got 3 or 5, something additional silver. I do get it from time to time, but you know, not getting that guaranteed does definitely hurt. But it is what it is. See, the thing is, though, like, I am concerned once, you know, like, the Vegeta parts, right, whatever. Once they, run out of their, like, the first 3 turn buff or whatever, I do think they could kind of get washed, so I am pretty concerned about that. Yeah, we'll just pop Tech Vegeta here, that should work.
I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's gonna stop you.
Okay. Oh, both the supers are right there, huh? I think he should be fine. I'm gonna trust him. Yeah, I suppose it'll be a good opportunity to see if he actually holds it down anyway. At least post super. And then we'll hold Gotenks is active for now just to be a bit safer. We're not gonna get his full key, unfortunately. But I mean, there's no attacks there, so. Although isn't it the additional? The crit, is it 24 key? I forget the exact like guidelines to his key. Oh wait, no, key attack lowers. Oh shit. Oh okay, he might actually be very helpful. I don't know what the value of it is, but that is very interesting. I'm gonna have to check that. I did not even remember that he did that at all. Okay, so we have guard and 40% damage reduction here. Oh, wait, it's an unarmed, so he can nullify. Oh, shit. Wait, no, he might actually be goated. Hold on. And then we have Vegeta hold down the other slot until we're ready to get Vegeta out. And that should work very well. Okay. Well, goddamn. He might actually impress me here. I've not found too much, like, I've used him a couple of times, but I've mainly, like, floated him. Maybe we could actually see him hold down slot 1. That'd be really nice. Okay. Well, I let him cook. You know, that's what I say. Let him cook. I mean, we got 2.5 health bars down now, so I feel like now, at this point, we do have things set up very well, where we should be able to get the clear here. I don't want to jinx myself, but now that I'm actually locking in and paying attention, I think we might have this in the bag. But I suppose we see. But I do feel pretty good about our odds. I don't like that, however. That's not... I mean, post-super, they should be fine. Yeah, they got their 5. Yeah, they'll be fine post-super. And this way, Vegeta can, like, stack a bit safely. I gotta go for that. Fuck. Okay, maybe I cut away, actually. I'm gonna cut away, restart the turn. I'd rather they have the key orbs. It's gonna suck missing out on the 20 key for Vegeta, but, like, they need it more than he does here, so we'll be right back. Okay, we should be pretty good here now. I hope. Damn, I really... I need it on them, though, is the thing. We'll just do that. And that's much better for them. Should I risk going for... Yeah, I'm gonna, actually. I'm gonna also go for the defensive stack here, because I am worried about the Gogeta. Especially my Gogeta. You know, 55% tanking. I think this should be pretty good. We're not gonna... We might take a bit of damage, but we're not gonna take like that much. You know what? I forgot to check Tech Gogeta. What is attack lowering once I forget. We are in a much better setup here. I mean, we do have the one attack lower, right? I think they actually have one more stack than they did the previous turn, as well as like, we have several more orbs, and they're also supering first. We should go from taking like 800,000 just like flat out double-digit tanking, probably, honestly. Well, maybe not fully double-digit, but it should be... They should tank much, much better this turn around. I suppose we'll see, though. Alright, boys, what do you got for us? To be fair, they don't have any defensive support. Since I tagged both. What the fuck? They still take that much? Oh my god. I suppose No, even if I kept them untagged, that wouldn't have saved us. What the fuck? Okay, what is Tech Gogeta's attack lower? I clearly need the attack lowering. That's a great. Okay, I think this is pretty simple. Swap him off, grab him. Oh, well, because that way we have at least 2 attack lowers. And let's just jump back in.
Alright, let's do this.
God damn. We got cooked. Those are really annoying rotations. These are like really, really annoying rotations. God damn it. I feel like this just might be a loss off opening rotations. That's so annoying. Both the 7th years over here. Both the Gogetas would be in slot, or this rotation if I didn't rotate this one off. But I would like to rotate Tech Gogeta, that way I can get his transformation faster, but I just can't do that. This is very unfortunate. Well, it is what it is, I guess. This is quickly coming from, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy, we're on our 4th attempt here. I do not like that. But now that we have Bardock back in the kitchen, I do think we should be doing pretty good. Bardock is the GOAT. So I'm a trust that he can do things for us. Once again, he is how I beat this, the last one I did here. I think it was Gifted Warriors. He is how I beat that, so I'm gonna trust in Bardock. And Tech Gogeta. I know that greatly attack lower, but I guess we see what happens, right? I don't know. I really, you know, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I hope it is, but like, see, and what's really awful here is like I want Tech Vegeta to be one of my slot ones. You know, I want Tech Gogeta to be one of my slot ones, but I have to keep them both here because they age out Gogeta. Which is really dumb. Okay, I had to briefly cut away there. Sorry. Okay, now this rotation, like, I don't know. I really... Opening rotation RNG, that's something else. I don't know what to really do here. I suppose I have to float off the Super Saiyan 4s. Hopefully this... We can just do that, and then we should be able to get a lot of Q for them, so... Well, hopefully this works out, because I kinda got forced into making this play, but... It is what it is, I guess. I just... That's how crazy, though. It really is. I wouldn't want them to, like, change how the opening rotation stuff works. I know some people are like, oh, let's change a rotation. Or, like, set them free going into battle. Which I get where they're coming from, but I don't know. I do like this sort of quote-unquote randomness it brings, because otherwise everything goes exactly the same way, which I feel like would be a little unfun, personally, but there are certainly times where it's like, okay, well, this is just bullshit. You know, it's like, I got screwed over and there's nothing I can do about it. That sort of stuff really does suck. So, I don't know, it's a sort of a gray line or something, I don't know. I can really see... I personally wouldn't want them to let us be able to do that, or I suppose at the very least, if they do, I'd still like it so you can just let it be random. But, like, I wouldn't say... There's no, like, wrong take on that, I don't think. Hopefully this is the attack lowering we're getting. He did get 3, so that is pretty good. I don't know, though. I don't like that. He might take a bit of damage here. Oh, no? No, just doubled it. Yeah, he's a lot better than I initially gave him credit for. 100%. I suppose he does have his guard up currently, and, you know, the additional super obviously does increase his defense as well, but... Yeah, he's a lot better than I gave him credit for. But yeah, we need these attack lowers, because, I mean, when we have the Super Saiyan 4s taking fucking like 500,000 damage, yeah, that's an issue. So we gotta play into that. It really sucks that it's gonna take us forever to get Tech Vegeta out. I think I don't know what the right play is to do, honestly. Like, am I just gonna have to, like, have one of the 7 tiers floating instead of stacking? Maybe I'm gonna have to keep, like, the Super Saiyan 4s floating, I guess, I don't know. This is horrible. They have how much damage reduction? 40%. We just have 40%. And Goku here has 50. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna slot one of them again since I have type advantage. But we might just be dead here. This might work though, actually. We'll see. As long as the super isn't before the attack. Well, of course. I had to say it, huh? Oh well. It didn't take as much as... Okay, no. They didn't take as much as I thought they would, but now we're still alive. How much HP do we have? It's got to be like 50k or less. 64k. Okay. Well, I mean, both the supers happened, so there's that. But well, we might still have a chance. It's a pretty slim one, but I think we might be able to work this out still. Possibly. We need both the supers to hit slot 1 next turn. I think what we could do is use Bardock's active skill and slot 1 him. Because he can do it under a certain amount of HP, can he? So I think we should be able to use him. Throw him in slot 1. And hope that works out. I guess it goes to show, though, I mean, the attack lowering definitely saved us. Because we got 3 greatly attack lowers. I mean, 100%, if we didn't have Bardock here, if that was Techno Tanks instead, we would have died. 100%. Now, my only issue is I need a lot of AGL orbs. Because I'm going to need Bardock to grab them so I can heal. So I can even go into Tech Vegeta next turn. I don't know if we're going to be able to at this point. Which is definitely problematic. Because if we can't go into him, like we're just in the exact same bad scenario again, right? Well, I suppose not the exact same, because... Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I have to do this, though.
This time, I'm going to change the cursed future!
Well, it really sucks because I can't even like heal off the tech orbs here because the rotation is just that bad. Or the rotation order, I guess. I don't know. I suppose we'll do this. And hope this works. I don't know. We weren't able to heal at all. At all. That's just so annoying. But I couldn't, the orbs, right? I gotta hope. We didn't get the defense stack here, but maybe if he gets like a quadruple super, like 4 attack lowers, and that's a normal, of course, why not? We do get the hidden potential super though, so we currently have 6 greatly attack lowers active. Maybe we might be able to win. Maybe. I'm gonna have to heal next one. I suppose Tech Gogeta will actually have an extra 20% damage reduction now and some more stats, huh? Interesting. I mean, Goku's obviously gotten a bit stronger too, but I think overall we might. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Wait, can I actually... Who's my rotation next time? I'd be fine with popping like a Vegeta, but popping Vegeta right now? I don't know. I might have to. I need to heal. Like, pretty desperately, so I don't know what else I really can do. But we're not, like, set up. This is the issue. I suppose I go into Vegeta. Yeah, I think I have to use like all the actives and stuff right now. I don't know. I feel like it's way too early is the thing. I don't know. Maybe I try and set. I feel like no matter what I do, it's like not the right decision here. I'm gonna try this. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a decent bit of healing. And there's no super there? Okay. We might... I don't know, maybe I should have kept the Super Saiyan 4s on rotation, but like, I just... I needed to set up the way so I could get as much Fist Orbs as possible. Vegeta is getting quite a bit of stacks with this, which is really good. Okay. So 3 supers, that's fine. He should pretty much tank this now. Post super. We'll see. Ooh. Well, not exactly. I suppose Goku is fully built up at this point, huh? That is something to be noted. I hope the Super's against Tech Gogeta, because I don't think the Super Saiyan 4s would live it, to be honest. I suppose we'll see, but like, now Tech Gogeta does have 60% damage reduction in regard. Now post Super, I don't remember, did we get a Rainbow Orb? Fuck. We're probably just dead here. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, the opening rotation kind of cuffed me so hard. It is what it is, I guess. I mean... technically, there's still a chance. We could get the quadruple super, right? We have a lot of attack lowers. There's a chance we have enough defense. We need to get the 4 supers. I don't know how much I believe in the odds of that chance, but like it exists. Let's see. Oh my god! Holy shit! I have 1000 HP! What the fuck? Oh my god, yeah, we're going into Gogeta. Bardock carrying yet again, it looks like. That attack lower is definitely what we needed. I think I'm going to hold this Gogeta Super, and then we'll transform the Super Saiyan into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the gods in the same turn. Or hold his active, I mean. And that should be like just GG doing that. Okay, we should be able to get the attack orbs now. Or the strength orbs, excuse me. I'd be concerned. Maybe he'd be fine if we just... I suppose I'll go for some more attack lower. I might as well at this point. I think we're set up though. I genuinely, like, I think Bardock won it through the attack lowering. Like, I think we're good. That is so insane. I can't believe we live with 1,551 HP. What the fuck? Like, that was literally, like, what the fuck? As bare bones of a chance as it could be. That is so insane. Yeah, he's definitely doing some damage here for us. Then we go into Vegito. You know, the Vegeta's next turn. I think this might be GG. Hopefully. Well, obviously we need to kill fast enough, but obviously that's what we're going to aim for. And to be fair, I mean, we have like, this will be 4, well, might be a bit lower than 4 health bars down at the end of this turn. Because obviously the gods still have all their supers. And once we, like, the Gogeta active, like, it's gonna be... We have 6 health bars to go, but I feel like we could go through them very quickly. I think this might be the win. It was very, very close, but I think so. Even through the cucked opening rotation RNG, Bardock carries. What a guy. I doubted him real hard. Holy. I appreciate you, Bardock. I appreciate you, man. And he'll do a little bit of damage too. Not too much, but he'll do a little bit. Yeah, 14.6. I suppose it depends, yeah. Crit. What's his crit chance again? Isn't it like a high chance? Unless you're... actually, isn't it guaranteed under HP? I forget exactly how it works, to be honest. Let me check that. High chance. Yeah, because we were 60% or less, he has that. Okay. Huge. Well, at this point, it's time to end this, I think. Let's get Vegeta out. And it's time for the main man himself, Vegito.
Vegeta, put this on your right ear, please! Vegeta! Give it to me now! This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Yep. Thanks, Vegeta. This is Super Vegito!
Okay, does Vegeta know? No, he doesn't have over in a 5. Unfortunate. Well, this is bye-bye to you, Goku.
This is the greatest fusion of all! I'm gonna send you back to hell!
50 mil, huh? Oh, we're not done yet.
Witness the power of the Pantara! I won't hold back! Take this!
Yeah, it's just GG. Well, once you get all the fusions out, it's just... It's too OP. Oh, we get the 5 orbs. Yeah, and then, even if he lives this turn, he's still done for. Obviously, next turn, you know, with having the Super Saiyan 4s, the gods, and the Gogeta active still, like... I think we just kill this turn, to be honest, though. Vegito is going to absolutely destroy. This is pre-super, right? So, and oh yeah, that's the GOAT, right? Vegito. He do some damage, huh? And then we still have Gogeta to attack. Well, both Gogetas, like, and then Vegeto's constantly like the counters. Yeah, this should be GG. God damn. Oh, we get the triple super. I appreciate that, Vegito. That's huge. What the hell? Yo, these counters are about to be hitting so hard. Yeah, eat this, buddy. 15.8 mil. You like that? That's the GOAT. That is the GOAT right there. And the thing with counters is they actually... 50.7. They appear for much less than what they actually are. That is, it's based off the modifier. I don't know why, but it doesn't like show the modifier's damage. I think Vegeta's hit for like 4 times. I thought it was 3 times before, but I think it's actually maybe 4 times more than what is shown. Which is very crazy, obviously. I don't think... Well, actually, no. Vegeta still has more counters to go. Yeah, I think we killed this rotation. Jesus Christ. Didn't we start this rotation out with like 6 health bars? What the fuck? And then we just shred it all. Hey, buddy. I got something for you. Bam! 18.1. And then another one. The fucking DJ calendar. Another one. Another one. Another one. Do you have to finish just the super? We might not finish it just because you have to finish the super. I don't know if you need to. I forget. I mean, if you do, I'm fine with that because then we can just get like AGL Gogeta's KO animation through the active. That'd be pretty nice. Oh no, a super is hitting him. What will I ever do? Oh gee, golly, gosh. Yeah, nah, buddy, sorry. 21.5. And that's GG, unless you need the super. 42.7. No, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the GOAT. Right there. Holy shit. Oh, he did it! Oh my god. I finally completed all the RedZone missions. That took way too fucking long. Holy shit. Holy shit. Goddamn. Alright, well, there we go. Finally, we have completed all the RedZone missions. Oh my god. With 2 attempts to spare. Alright, well, that being said, you know, I do still have a ton of content left to do. You know, Supreme Magnificent Battles. I'll probably just do the missions and the clearing one there, maybe. We'll see. Some of the last stage that I did was actually pretty tough, so I don't know exactly. But we do also have all the battle heart from the little foe, right? So I do also I really now I can finally complete that ticket video, so I'm really excited to do that. See if we can't get any more LRs there. But that's it. We finally did all the red zones. Oh my god. It took too long, but finally we're here. Alright, but I'm gonna end this one. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.